Hello, we are finished with our end table coffee tables. I'm not a big fan of large coffee tables in a small space, so I'm very fortunate to have found these tiny little tables at a department store visual sale. And let's talk about how they were done. What I actually did was to remove the paint that I put on the first time. Remember that funky blue, which I'm a big fan of, that I created my homemade chalk paint from? Well, I took it off of the top, as well as removing it from the base, and then we actually kept a little bit of it along the edges and added a little white highlight, and there's a little bit of the original stain left behind. So what you basically see here, which looks like some distressing, is just leftover paint and stain just kind of left behind, where we just simply stopped the distressing process, and then we continued on to paint a little bit more highlight in the ivory. We then added a polyurethane finish to both the base as well as the top. And now what we have here on our hardware is the copper leaf, and it's basically applied to the edges that were slightly distressed earlier. So therefore you have minor highlights there along the hardware, and then coming up to the very top along the edges of the table, a little bit more distressing. We applied there with the original blue, as well as a little bit more of the ivory added to it, and then added that polyurethane finish to the top, and ta-da! I don't know how well you can see this from the glare, but there is a cup of coffee on the coffee table. This all started as a little joke, because while I was stenciling in a flat blue cup and these little pieces of steam coming out of the top here, my husband walked by and said, "I hope you put dark coffee in that cup." Well, I did. So you can say he really contributed to the design of this piece. This is his cup of coffee in the coffee cup. So on both tables we have cups of coffee and a polyurethane finish just to kind of seal it in, and I did several layers of it because, you know, this will get used and beat up over time, and I don't want to have to redo this fixture. So guys, these are the end table coffee tables. I'm actually going to go ahead and place his little coffee table next to the couch. So now you can see he's locked and loaded. All he needs is a cup of coffee, and there you are. There's the original bookcase over there, just a little bit of that edge, the rug that I was trying to pull the blue from, and now we have everything put together. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Sorry about the glare, but I just want to say we're all done here. Thank you.